After USC's 4th loss of the season, we return home to the Coliseum to take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. This is a very important game for both our program in general and for Lincoln Riley as the head coach of this team. The stadium will be empty, the crowd that will be there will be nervous, and if we don't play well early, the Boo Birds will likely come out. Can SC pull it together and get a conference win? We'll talk about it all in today's video. It's USC, it's Rutgers, game preview number 8. Let's go. What's up, guys? My name is Gabe and welcome back to the Trojan Blade. Welcome back to a brand new video. If you are here right now watching this game preview, you are either a true Trojan fan or a very loyal supporter of mine, or both. Either way, I greatly appreciate it. I know no one cares about this game. No one is in the mood for this game. Nobody. This team is painful to watch, and if it's a close game in the second half, we know we're going to get our hearts ripped out. So again, man, truly, thank you all so much for being here. Now let's talk about this game. So this isn't going to be a normal game preview because this isn't a normal game. We are going to meet the Scarlet Knights, but I feel like it's very important to have this discussion first. In this game, we have the chance to either calm the waters with a win and a good performance, or this has the chance to become untenable. If we struggle out of the gates or are losing at the half, this team will be booed loudly. If the offense goes 3 and out to start the game, it could start getting nasty. This team needs a hot start in the worst way possible. If we win the coin toss, let's take the ball, drive right down the field and make a statement. But let's be honest here, if God forbid we find a way to lose this game, Riley out will be trending on Twitter, the majority of the fan base will be lost, it will be a very ugly situation. This is a loss that could make it untenable for Riley to return in 2025. Contrary to popular belief, USC donors care about football very much. This would turn the heat up in a massive, massive way. 3-5 with 4 straight losses, 3 of those to Minnesota, Maryland, and Rutgers. That's not acceptable, clearly. So what I'm watching for early in this game are the mood of the players and coaches. They have to know what's at stake. If they don't, then we've got even bigger problems on our hands if we're being honest. This is also very important for Miller Moss. The feeling I have is that if he comes out and has a bad start, the crowd could let their frustrations with him be heard as well. If you think back to when Lincoln was at OU, a "We Want Caleb" chant broke out when Rattler was struggling. If it gets to that point on Friday, that would be a very unfortunate situation. But the bottom line is we have to play well, but it's vital that we start this game well. Now, talking about the attendance, there's going to be nobody at this game, man. Nobody. That same Friday night, we have game 1 of the World Series, Yankees at Dodgers, first pitch at 5:08. KD and D-Book are in town to play the Lakers at Staples. And Mater Dei plays Bosco, all in the same night. And guys, speaking of the Dodgers, I have a very fun USC Dodger play for you this week over with today's video sponsor, PrizePicks. As you can see on the screen, this week I'm rolling with Miller Moss to get more than 307.5 passing yards, Shohei Ohtani to get more than 1.5 total bases, and Freddie Freeman to get more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Really like the way this lineup's looking. But yeah, PrizePicks is so much fun. This is the #1 daily fantasy sports app, and deposits are both incredibly quick and easy. And now with my code BLADE, you get a guaranteed $50 once you play $5 in lineups. Again, guys, that is a guaranteed $50 once you play $5 in lineups when you use my code BLADE. Thank you so much, PrizePicks. Now let's meet the Scarlet Knights. The head coach is, of course, Greg Schiano, a man that has been around the block a time or two. Also a man that is very complimentary of USC and the history of the Coliseum. He's someone that I think is a very good football coach. This team plays exactly like Schiano wants them to. Smart, tough, and disciplined. All things SC has struggled to be this year. Flipping over to the Rutgers offense. This is truly a one-man show. You stop Kyle Monungai, you stop this offense. He is an elite back, an NFL-level guy. The absolute engine for not only the Rutgers offense, but the entire team, really. You take him away, you stop the offense, and you win the ball game. Currently, he has 154 carries for 845 yards and 10 scores. He breaks a ton of tackles, he's a good pass blocker. Just a really good player. One of the better individual talents we'll see all year. The quarterback is former Minnesota Golden Gopher Ethan Kaliak-Manis. And look, I'm sure we'll find some way to make him a hero, but this is the worst quarterback in the Big Ten for me. He doesn't do anything well, only completing around 50% of his passes. Not a great arm, not accurate, will put the ball in harm's way. If we let this guy shred us, we just need to take the rest of the year off. But overall, this is a passing offense that only mustered 103 yards against Wisconsin. So it's very simple. Load that box, 5-man fronts, run blitz, run blitz, run blitz. Make Kaliakmanis beat you. If he does, that sucks, but you just cannot lose this game by letting that running game take over. And defensively, man, this is a unit that got carved up by Ethan Garbers and the Baby Bruins. Washington as well put up like 500 total yards on him. So on paper, and again, guys, that is on paper because I don't trust SC at all right now. But we should, emphasis on should, be able to torch this defense. A few names to know: Keontae Hamilton is a 6'4", 309-pound beast in the middle of this defense. He grades out very well per PFF. 81.9 defensive grade, 78.7 against the run, and 75.7 as a pass rusher. And Eric Rutgers is the other name to know here. 6'2" corner that is really good in press man coverage. Also a phenomenal tackler, 88.2 run defense grade, and a 76.8 grade in coverage. But again, overall, there's no reason we don't put a bunch of points on this defense. But in the same respect, I don't trust USC at all. So I have no clue what to expect. But now let's head over to G's keys and then we'll get into the score predictions. All right, so key number 1 for the offense, same as last week, no turnovers. We do not seem to follow this key at all, especially in the third quarter of games. Stop turning the ball over. Very, very simple. Key number 2, run the ball. We are a much better running team than we are a passing team. The box doesn't always have to be perfect for us to run the ball into it. 50 passing attempts is way, way too many. Whether it's Miller making the call at the line or Lincoln doing it from the sideline, we have to run the ball more, plain and simple. Key number 3 is freshman reps. The season is lost. We are not competing for anything at this point. So let's see some Xavier Jordan. Let's see Joey Olsen. Let's see Walter Matthews. Maybe a little bit more Brian Jackson in there. All eyes are on 2025 now. Let's get the young guys some experience. Now heading over to the defense, key number 1, again, same as last week, no more injuries. This defense is absolutely battered. We cannot afford any more injuries, especially along the defensive line. Our rotations are starting to be wild. You're seeing Sam Green playing some major reps. It's just crazy how depleted we actually are. Key number 2, of course, is make them throw. Make Ethan Kaliakmanis beat you. Again, if he finds a way to torch us, I don't even know what to say. That shouldn't be able to happen, but it's USC football in 2024, so who the fuck knows? Key number 3, same as the offense, freshman reps. Elijah Newby, Marquise Gallegos, Desmond Stevens, Jade Abasiri, Cam Fountain, Celis Williams, all of those guys. Get them out there, get them some experience, all eyes on 2025. Now heading over to the score prediction. At the time of recording, USC is currently a 14-point favorite over Rutgers. No chance in hell I would put $1 on this team right now. I have no clue what we're going to see. The only thing I know for sure is that I do not trust USC football right now. In my gut, I have a bad feeling about this game. But again, there's no football reason that we lose this game. So score prediction, I'm going to say USC 24, Rutgers 23. We finally pull out a close one. We don't make the game losing mistake. Hopefully we come out and throttle them, but I'm going to need to see that before I believe it. Really just don't have any trust in this entire operation right now. As always, guys, make sure to let me know your score predictions down below. If there are any of you even still watching at this point, you are an absolute diehard and I salute you for it. If you guys did happen to enjoy this game preview, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for all the continued support. You're all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on. Be the Scarlet Knights.